Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about something from the past. If you've followed my videos, you know that I don't have my kids right now because of a nervous breakdown that occurred in 2022. What y'all don't know is that my doctor had given me a note that I gave to the courts indicating that I suffer from acute stress disorder. And on that note, it said it was a direct result of legal matters in Manitoba. All right, so the judge pretty much scoffed at it. She pretty much said that she knew better than any doctor, and I was perfectly fine to continue. Well, obviously not, because at the case conference, during a case conference, keep in mind this was in during the time of COVID. So case conferences were done like over phone conferencing, right? Well, I hung up the phone and um, called the court assessor and had a full nervous breakdown, um, where I was later found unconscious and transported to hospital. Now, I didn't try to take my life. I took some sleeping pills to try and get some rest because at the time, um, I was in daily conferencing with my lawyer, who was getting daily calls from the ex's lawyer, and I was going into case conferences bi-weekly, always ending up losing something because this judge absolutely hated me. And that again speaks to the discrimination of individuals and the targeting of individuals who, um, with some sort of disorder or or I feel that I've been medically discriminated against both by the Manitoba court system and by now the Ontario provincial and federal um, courts. Now, this is a letter that I'm writing right now to Lisa Walton at Fro and Greg Rickford and Eric Milano. And this video will be airing approximately at noon on Monday. It says, "Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a lovely Monday morning. This email will be going live on Monday afternoon if some sort of resolution isn't found. In recent emails, I sent Fro a doctor's note showing that I suffer from acute stress disorder. Part of my disorder is not being able to focus on documents to complete them when I get stressed out. When I become stressed out, I become suicidal and I can't concentrate on pretty much anything. I am presently at that point. This is due to the ongoing harassment of abuse from Fro, since I'm not being permitted the funds for my medication, such as my inhalers and other that I need to breathe and other medications. I need legal counsel, but to date that has been denied to me. And presently, while trying, I do not have the focus to research lawyers," which is true. Right now, I don't have the money for a retainer, also true. Financially, I'm eligible for legal aid, but the matter which Fro is attacking me over is from Manitoba. So Ontario Legal Aid in Kenora refuses to help me. Manitoba Legal Aid won't help me because I'm an Ontario resident. Right now, Fro is physically abusing an individual by denying funds needed to get the necessities of life. For me, that means paying bills and getting my medication. This abuse is stressing me out to the point where it is triggering my disorder, causing me further and emotional abuse, and is being allowed by both the federal and provincial government. You have the doctor's note indicating such a disorder exists. If you doubt the validity of this note, it has been diagnosed by not one doctor, but two. Due to the ongoing harassment and financial abuse from Fro, I now have been told by my doctor I can't work for the next few months until I stabilize. Fro's ongoing harassment and denial of funds to literally live is preventing this from occurring. Should the abuse from Fro not stop and funds be allowed to me to pay my bills and get my medication, this email will be going public. Okay. To show how the government is literally allowing individual judges the ability really allowing individual judges literally Okay, I just changed that up a bit. I said, should the abuse from Fro not stop and funds be allowed to me to pay my bills and get my medication, this email will be going public. to show how the government, to show how the federal and provincial government is literally empowering individual judges with the power to kill Canadian citizens. And that's literally what Roe is doing. And I'm going to hit send. And then I'm also going to copy and paste this. And I'm going to send this to the director of Roe. Good afternoon. This is the email I just sent Lisa, my MPP, no, my MP, Eric, it's spell Milano. Melillo. Bird. Okay, so as you can see, I just copied and pasted it. I just said, good afternoon. This is an email I sent to MP Eric Molino, Greg Rickford, MPP, and Lisa Walton. It will be going public Monday at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. And I've already read this whole thing to you, so I'm not going to read it again, but I will scroll down just so that you can see I didn't change anything. All right, now I'm going to hit submit. There we go. And this is another video that is done. So I am going to finish this off and then I'm going to send them the link so that they can see.